Been stitching shirts since I was 17. Needles and thread and the hiss of machines. Last spring the boss raised our pay a dime. We all cheered loud and bought some time. But Annie said with a shake and a grin, "Girl, they'll take tomorrow what they gave us again." And I laughed, though I knew she'd been right. Patch another hole, patch another tear. Next year's troubles always find us here. Paint the old house, sweep the floor, but the rain keeps coming through the door. Miss Ruth got hurt and lost her place. 20 years gone without a trace. They sent flowers and wished her well, but wishes don't pay the hotel. So we pass the hat and sing our tunes, talk big dreams beneath the moon, and wonder why the ladders broke. Trouble or a fight, just tired of living week to week at night. Every season it's the same old song, fix one thing and two go wrong. Maybe someday we'll build a new, not for the rich but for me and you, and leave these leaky walls behind. Till then I'll dance and kiss and laugh, share my bread and split my half. But I can't pretend a coat of paint makes a broken promise what it ain't. If we're gonna mend this weary town, maybe we need to tear some pieces down and plant fresh roses in the ground. Patch another hole, patch another tear. Next year's troubles always find us here. Paint the old house, sweep the floor, but the rain keeps coming through the door. The trumpet wept beneath the rain tonight. Its shadow danced where gas lamps held their light. The windows glowed with amber, soft and low, while silent feet remembered long ago. The violins were sighing sweet and slow, and every stone recalled the winter snow. as old facades bent downward in their woe. The evening keeps the names we never say. The rain remembers songs that fade away. A waiter paused and dimmed the candle's flame. The empty chair still whispered out her name. Beyond the glass, the quartet bowed in time. Their lonely notes ascended like a rhyme, and distant bells no longer dared to chime. The shadows stretched in crooked forms sublime, while midnight tasted bitter as old wine. The evening keeps the names we never say. The rain remembers songs that fade away. The cobbled streets grew silver in the mist, where lovers swore their vows with trembling wrists. The amber glow became a fading thread that wound itself through memories of the dead, through shattered dreams and words left never said, through ancient books and roses pressed in red, until the dawn approached with weary tread. The evening keeps the names we never say. The rain remembers songs that fade away. The trumpet raised its voice against the gloom, as autumn flowers withered into bloom. The violin replied with tender pain, like quiet tears descending with the rain, like echoes trapped forever in the brain, like passing trains that never came again, like old cafe refrains we can't explain. The evening keeps the names we never say. The rain remembers songs that fade away. The final note dissolved into the air and left its ghost reclining in a chair. The gas lamps bowed before the coming gray. The shadows folded slowly into day. The tired stars surrendered far away. The strings grew still and had no more to play. Yet somewhere music chose again to stay. The evening keeps the names we never say. The rain remembers songs that fade away. Mama said, boy, keep your head down low. That's how things are. That's all you need to know. Teacher said, son, don't ask too many whys. The world is just the way before your eyes. But I saw the men with tired hands and shoes, singing songs they never got to choose, smiling faces wearing borrowed views. Who taught us every tune we know, and why they say don't rock the show? But stories passed from friend to friend can change the road before its end. Preacher said, child, don't rock the boat. Keep your dreams inside your Sunday coat. Boss man said, you're lucky to have bread. Don't fill your poor old heart with foolishness instead. But down at the station and the factory line, folks trade stories over cheap red wine, and little sparks begin to shine. Who taught us every tune we know, and why they say don't rock the show? But stories passed from friend to friend can change the road before its end. It ain't just chains made out of steel. Sometimes they're made from what you feel. The stories we hear and the songs we keep can rock us awake or put us to sleep. And every small word that a poor man speaks can grow like flowers through cracked up streets. The world don't change in one grand scene. It changes slow and in between. So pass the bottle and pass the time. Tell me a story and I'll tell mine. Maybe tomorrow won't come from above, but from neighbors learning how to love. And maybe one day we'll finally see nobody owns what we're meant to be. And we'll write new songs in a different key. Taught us every tune we know, and why they say don't rock the show. But stories passed from friend to friend can change the road before its end.
Thank you.
Lexington line, hat on my head and a nickel for time. Push papers around for a Wall Street man, selling my hours the best that I can. But Granddad once worked with dirt on his hands, read the weather instead of demands, and slept with the stars instead of electric fans. Before the fences came around, a man knew every hill and ground. Before they sold the earth and sky, we lived and let the seasons fly. Sometimes I dream of a weathered plow, a mule in a field and a milk-fed cow. But even those farms got bigger each year, machines and bankers drawing near. Folks packed their bags and came into town, trading old boots for a necktie brown, and every little farm got swallowed down. Before the fences came around, a man knew every hill and ground. Before they sold the earth and sky, we lived and let the seasons fly. And farther back than Granddad's land, before there were deeds or a boss man's hand, maybe we wandered by streams and trees, living on berries and honeybees. No rent to pay and no whistles blew, no clocks to punch and no ledgers to do, just rivers and rabbits and skies so blue. Now I count figures beneath neon light, while dreaming of campfires late at night, of fishing lines cast in the morning rain, and sleeping where nobody knows my name. I know I can't turn back the years, but somewhere beneath these hopes and fears, there's still a wild song ringing in my ears. Before the fences came around, a man knew every hill and ground. Before they sold the earth and sky, we lived and let the seasons fly. serve black coffee down on 34th. Watch the morning crowd come rushing north. Some girls dream diamonds and a satin gown. Some just hope the rent won't drag them down. Me, I keep a little coffee tin, saving up my wages week by week within, for a room where the sunlight can come in. I want my own nickel to spend, my own 2 feet when the road bends. Love me true, but understand, I was born with dreams in these 2 hands. Miss Louise sings every Friday night, pays her bills by the neon light. Rita runs a tailor shop with pride, never needed anybody by her side. Sure, I'd love a kiss at closing time, someone warm to call me darling mine, but not if it means giving up what's mine. Because winter's near, I don't need silver, I don't need pearls, just room enough to be my own girl. And if we dance and let it be, 2 hearts together, both running free. Maybe someday girls yet unborn will laugh at rules that made us warm. They'll work or wander, sail or stay, and choose their own kind of yesterday. And when they love, they'll love because, not because they're frightened of what was, and they'll spend their lives the way they choose. I want my own nickel to spend, my own 2 feet when the road bends. Love me true, but understand, I was born with dreams in these 2 hands.
I ride the L at 8:30, button my coat and punchin' late, adding figures till my eyes go gray. dreaming my life in another way. Past the river and the smoke and steam, there's a little place I see in dreams. Apple trees turning gold in fall. Beyond Hoboken town, a man can lay his burden down. Somewhere beyond the rails and wire, there's room enough for a small campfire. Somewhere beyond the banker and crown, somewhere beyond Hoboken town, I hear the creek and the old hound sound. Somewhere beyond Hoboken town, I trade my tie for an old straw hat, a mule and a dog and a porch for the cat. Wake with the sun and the roosters cry, watch geese fly south across the sky. No elevator bells and no telephones, just autumn leaves and weathered stones, and rabbits running through the grass. Then my dreams wander farther still, past every farm and every hill, before the deeds and the county lines, before the fences and warning signs, before men sold the rivers and trees. Maybe we live by streams and bees, and thank the moon for all we found. Well, maybe I'm just a fool, it's true, daydreaming like old clerks all do. But every night when the workday ends, I sit with smoke and a couple friends, and raise my glass to skies unbound and places nobody ever owned, beyond Hoboken town. Somewhere beyond Hoboken town, a man can lay his burden down. Somewhere beyond the rails and wire, there's room enough for a small campfire. Somewhere beyond the banker and crown, somewhere beyond Hoboken town, I hear the creek and the old hound sound. Somewhere beyond Hoboken town. I hang my hat by the water machine and button my smile till it's neat and clean. They all know my number, they don't know my name. Everybody laughing, but it ain't the same. The papers keep dancing, the clock keeps score, and something inside me don't sing no more. laughing river flow? Who took the songs I used to know? Still in the quiet between the keys, still in the hush of the office breeze, still in the shadows nobody sees. The fellows talk baseball, weather and trains. I'm smiling politely while counting the stains. The windows show heaven beyond the glass. But days march by like a funeral mass, and somewhere a sparrow remembers my face, while I lose myself in this well-tailored place. Where did my wandering spirit go? Where did that laughing river flow? Who took the songs I used to know? Still in the quiet between the keys, still in the hush of the office breeze, still in the shadows nobody sees. Maybe a man ain't his title or wage, maybe his soul is a bird in a cage, maybe the moon through the evening blind knows how to comfort the lonely mind. And perhaps all these ledgers stacked in rows are only the leaves after summer goes. Quitting time down the marble hall, I heard a street player outside the wall. He winked and said, "Brother, don't sell your spring. A cage ain't forever, a bird still sings." Then he struck a chord and vanished from sight, leaving sweet echoes behind the night. Where did my wandering spirit go? Where did that laughing river flow? Who took the songs I used to know? Still in the quiet between the keys, still in the hush of the office breeze, still in the shadows nobody sees.
The girls at the diner all laugh on break, trading dreams for coffee and wedding cake. But I spend my nickels on books and shoes, and save little scraps from the daily news. Miss Clara paints flowers when the workday ends. Rose fixes radios for all her friends. We're all chasing something they can't put in a frame. I've got a room with my name on the door, and dreams that don't fit in a dresser drawer. Love me kindly, walk by my side, but don't ask me to leave myself behind. There's a seamstress downtown home with a song in her head, and a nurse working nights while the whole town's in bed. The widow next door runs her own little store, still whistles old tunes while she sweeps the floor. They say, find a husband and settle down, but some of us want more than a wedding gown. A little more sky and a little less change. Riches stacked to the ceiling, just honest words and a good warm feeling, a hand to hold when the winter comes, a laugh in the dark and a beating drum. And if I love, let it be free, not bought or borrowed or handed to me. Someday the girls that are not yet grown will write their stories and sign their own. They'll dance if they want and work if they please, plant little gardens and travel the seas. And maybe they'll wonder why folks once believed a woman's whole life was to smile and leave, when she had a whole wide world to claim. I've got a room with my name on the door, and dreams that don't fit in a dresser drawer. Love me kindly, walk by my side, but don't ask me to leave myself behind.
Whistle blew at 5:30. Lucky we're still working and alive. Joe brought cards and Charlie brought smokes. Frankie's got a dozen old jokes. Tin cups steaming, rain outside. Newsman shouting with a mouth so wide. But we just laughed and let him talk. Talk around the radio, talk around the radio. Them folks sing, but what do they know? Talk around the radio.
Pass that coffee nice and slow.
Pass that coffee nice and slow.
Best things that I ever know
come from talk around the radio. Pictures tell us what to wear.
Newspapers tell us who should care.
Everybody selling dreams for dimes, talking loud about better times. But
Eddie said, forget that show.
Tell me, where did your old man go? And somehow that meant more to me. click on the tabletop.
Nobody's in any hurry to stop.
Old Mrs. Kelly waves downstairs.
Kids chasing shadows in folding chairs.
Up on the rooftop, under the stars,
Nobody's talking about movie stars.
it's just stories and songs and rain. Maybe we're poor, but we know each name.
Know who's hurting and who's to blame.
Know who needs coal and who needs bread.
Know who's lonely since their wife is dead.
And when the radio finally dies,
We still got laughter and midnight skies.
and old Joe's stories once again. Talk around the radio.
Talk around the radio.
Them folks sing,
But what do they know?
talk around the radio. Pass that coffee nice and slow.
Pass that coffee nice and slow.
Best things that I ever know come from talk around the radio.